Children, it is a continuation of the chapter circles. Now let us solve the exercise 5. The first question. Take the first question. In the figure, A, B and C are 3 points on a circle with center O such that angle BOC equals 30 degree and angle AOB equals 60 degree. If D is a point on the circle other than arc ABC, find angle ADC. So it is given that A, B and C are 3 points on a circle with center O, and angle BOC is given, that is 30 degree, and angle AOB is given, that is 60 degree, and D is a point on the circle other than A, B and C, and we have to find out the angle ADC. Now here we have to use the property that angle at the center is twice the angle at the point on the other part of the circle. So here then it becomes angle ADC is half of the angle AOC, because angle AOC is at the center. That is, angle AOC and angle ADC are made by the same arc ABC, and it is an angle at the center. It is an angle at the center, and it is an angle at the angle ADC is the angle at the other part of the circle. Now, what is the measurement of the angle AOC? It is a sum of this 30 degree and 60 degree. So you write that solution. Here you write, in the figure, angle AOC equals angle AOB plus angle BOC, angle AOB plus angle BOC. Therefore, angle AOC equals, what is the measurement of the angle AOB? Angle AOB is 60 degree. You write that it is 60 degree plus angle BOC. Angle BOC is 30 degree. You write it is 30 degree, and both the sum is equals to 90 degree. So you got that angle AOC is 90 degree. Now you can write that angle ADC. Angle ADC. Angle ADC equals half angle AOC. Angle AOC. Because angle made the angle subtended by an arc at the center is double the angle subtended by it any part of the circle. It on any part of the circle. So the angle at any part of the circle is half of the angle at the center. Therefore, angle ADC is the angle at the other part of the circle, and angle AOC is the angle at the center. So angle AOC is twice of angle ADC, or you can write angle ADC is half of angle AOC. Then therefore you can write that angle ADC equals half into, what is the measurement of the angle AOC? That is for 90 degree. then you will get, therefore, angle ADC equals 45 degree. Angle ADC equals 45 degree. Now let us take the second question. A chord of a circle is equal to the radius of the circle. Find the angle subtended by the chord at a point on the minor arc and also at a point on the major arc. It is given that chord is equals to the length of the radius. So let us take AB is a chord and OA and OB are the radii. As the radii is equals to chord, all the three, AB is a chord and OA and OB are the radii, therefore they are equal. So you take solution. In the figure, OA equals OB equals AB. That is given. What is given? Radii and chord are equal. Given. Therefore, triangle ABC is a triangle of which type? It is a, here as OA equals OB equals AB, triangle OBC. Triangle, which triangle it is? It is OAB. Triangle OAB. Triangle, therefore triangle OAB is an equilateral triangle. Is an equilateral triangle. Therefore, you write here what is the measurement of the angle at the center? All angles are 60 degree. In equilateral triangle, all angles are 60 degree. Therefore, you write angle AOB is equals to angle AOB. Therefore, you write angle AOB equals 60 degree, because in an equilateral triangle, all the three angles are equals to 60 degree. Now here we have to find the angle made by the chord in the minor arc and angle made by the same chord in the major arc. And if you take the angle AOB and angle AQB, you know that angle AOB and angle AQB are the angles made by the same arc APB or same chord AP at the center and at the point on the other part of the circle. So the central angle must be twice of this angle, or this angle must be half of this angle. So you can take angle AQB equals angle AQB equals half angle AOB. Reason, the same reason, angle at the center is double the angle at the other part of the circle, on any part of the circle, at any part of the circle, that is by the same arc, So therefore you can write angle AQB equals half angle. What is the measurement of the angle AOB? That is 60 degree. Therefore angle AQB equals how much? Half of 60 degrees, 30 degree. Next you take here ABQP is a cyclic quadrilateral and these two are the opposite angles. Then you can have, that is, as it is 30 degree, it must be 180 minus 30 degree, that is 150 degree. So you take which is cyclic quadrilateral, APBQ. APBQ is a cyclic quadrilateral. APBQ is a cyclic quadrilateral. Therefore, you take angle AQB, angle AQB plus angle APB must be equals to 180 degree, because opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary, or you write sum of opposite angles of cyclic quadrilateral is 180 degree. 180 degree, that is angle AQB. Angle AQB you got 30 degree. So you write, therefore you write 30 degree plus angle APB equals 180 degree. Therefore angle APB equals 180 degree minus 30 degree, that equals 150 degree. So angle in the minor arc is 130 degree, angle in the major arc is, angle in the minor arc is 150 degree and angle in the minor arc is 30 degree. So right, angle in the minor arc is 150 degree, angle in the major arc is 30 degree. Now let us take the third question. What is that question? In the figure, angle PQR equals 100 degree, where P, Q and R are points on a circle with center O. Find angle OPR. Find angle OPR. Now it is given angle PQR equals 100 degree. And also you know that the measurement of this angle must be double of this angle. It must be 200 degree. It is 200 means this equals 360 minus 200, as it is a reflex angle. This is a reflex angle and the sum of these two angles made at the point O must be equals to 360 degree. So the other angle POR, which is not reflex, must be 160 degree. And you will get this is a isosceles triangle because the radii are equal. Radii of a same circle are equal. So these two angles are equals to 180 minus this 160 O divided by 2. Angles opposite to equal sides are equal. So it is 180 minus 160 O divided by 2. You will get 20 degree and 20 degree. So you write solution. In the figure, angle PQR equals how much? 100 degree. That is given. And let us take angle POR, which is the reflex angle. Therefore, angle POR angle POR, that is the reflex angle you take here, right? Angle POR is equals to 2 into 100 degree or 2 into angle PQR, 2 into angle PQR. Reason, angle at the center is double the angle subtended by the same arc at the circumference, right? Angle at the center is double the angle at a point on any part of the circle. Therefore you can write angle POR is equals to 2 into this 100 degree, because angle PQR is 100 degree, that equals 200 degree. Now you take this angle. So write angle POR equals 360 degree minus reflex angle POR, that equals 360 degree minus this you got 200 degree. 360 minus 200 is 160 degree. 160 degree. Now you take the triangle POR to get this angle OPR. So you write in triangle OPR, OP equals OR. OP equals OR because they are the radii of same circle or radii of a circle. As OP equals OR, you can write angle OPR equals angle ORP. Reason, angles opposite to equal sides. Angles opposite to equal sides. Therefore, you take angle OPR equals 180 minus this 160. 180 minus 160 whole divided by 2. So therefore you got angle OPR equals 180 minus 160 is 20 by 2, that equals to 10 degree, because sum of 3 angles equals 180 degree. So you got angle OPR equals 10 degree because this is equals to 180 minus this angle POR divided by 2, because both angles are equal. So you will get that is 10 degree. Now the fourth question. What is that fourth question? In the figure, angle ABC equals 69 degree and angle ACB equals 31 degree. Find angle BDC. We have to find out the angle BDC. Now here what is given? It is given in the triangle ABC, 2 angles are given, and by using the angle sum property get the angle BAC, and if you got the angle BAC, same measurement will be there to angle BDC, because they are the angles in the same segment. You know that angles in the same segment are always equal. So angle BAC and angle BDC are having same measurement. Therefore, you take first you get the angle BAC. So you write that the solution what is given here, angle ABC equals 69 degree and angle ACB equals 31 degree, that is given. Next you take the triangle, BAC. In triangle BAC, in triangle or you take in triangle ABC, angle BAC equals 180 degree minus sum of the other two angles, that is 69 degree plus 31 degree, because you know that is angle sum property. Angle sum property of a triangle. What is the sum of three angles of a triangle? That is 180 degree. If two angles are known, then how will you get the third angle? That is 180 degree minus sum of the given two angles. If two angles are given, to get the third angle, you take 180 minus the sum of the given two angles. So you got angle BAC equals 180 degree minus, then what is the sum of these two? 69 degree and 31 degree. So 69 plus 31 is, how much you will get? 10, that you will get 100. So the sum of these two is 100 degree. Therefore angle BAC is equals to 180 minus 100 is 80 degree. So you got the angle BAC, that is 80 degree, and you know that angle BDC equals angle BAC. Reason you can give angles in the same segment. Angles in the same segment. Angles in the same segment are equal. Therefore, you can have angle BDC equals how much? 80 degree. Angle BDC also 80 degree. Now the question number 5. In figure, A, B, C and D are 4 points on the circle. AC and BD intersect at a point E such that angle BEC equals 130 degree, angle ECD equals 20 degree. Find angle BAC. How will you get angle BAC? Here it is given this angle is 30 degree and this angle is 20 degree. Now try to get this angle. And you know that these two angles form a linear pair. So 180 minus this angle gives the measurement of this angle DEC. If you got angle DEC, then try to get angle BDC. How will you get angle BDC? That is, take the triangle EDC. Take the triangle EDC. You got this is 70 degree and 180 minus sum of this 70 plus 20, you will get the measurement of the angle BDC. And you know that this angle BDC and this angle BAC are the angles in the same segment. So they must be equal. If you got the measurement of the angle BDC, then that is the measurement of the angle BAC. So you write these steps. Add that solution here. In the figure, what is given? Angle BEC equals 130 degree and angle ACD equals 20 degree. Now try to find angle DEC. Write that, therefore angle DEC equals 180 minus which angle? BEC. 180 minus this angle BEC. Angle BEC. Reason you write? Reason is linear pair. The two angles forms the linear pair. So you write angle DEC equals 180 minus, put the measurement of this angle. What is the measurement of this angle? That is 130 degree. So you write 130 degree. Therefore you got angle DEC is equals to 180 degree minus 130 degree. 180 minus 130 degree is 50 degree. 180 minus 130 degree is 50 degree. Now here you got this is 50 degree. Now to get this angle, consider the triangle EDC. Consider the triangle EDC. Here in EDC, angle DEC 50 degree you got, and to get this angle EDC, use the angle sum property of a triangle. Sum of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree, and 180 degree minus sum of these two angles. So you write in triangle DEC, in triangle DEC, angle EDC equals 180 degree minus sum of the two angles you got 50 degree plus 70 degree. So which property you can use? That is angle sum property of a triangle. Angle sum property of a triangle. Therefore you write, therefore angle EDC equals 180 degree minus 50 plus 70 is 50 plus 70, that is 70 degree. 50 plus 20 is 70 degree. Therefore angle EDC equals 180 minus 70. 180 minus 70 is 110 degree. Now here EDC is same as angle BDC, that is the same angle. So write, that is angle BDC equals 110 degree. Why? Angle EDC and BDC are same. As angle BDC is 110 degree, angle BAC must be equals to 110 degree, because angle BAC and angle BDC are the angles on the same segment. Angles in the same segment. So you write angle BAC equals angle BDC. Angles in the same segment. Angles in the same segment. Therefore you write angle BAC is also equals to how much? 110 degree. 110 degree. In the question we have to find out angle BAC, and we got the measurement of the angle BAC, that is how much? 110 degree. Now you take the sixth question. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral whose diagonals intersect at a point E. If angle DBC is 70 degree, angle BAC is 30 degree. Find angle BCD. Further, if AB is equals to BC, find angle ECD. Here what is given? ABCD is a quadrilateral. Diagonals intersect at a point E. This is the point E. And also it is given AB is equals to BC. And what you have to find out? We have to find the angle BCD. Angle BCD we have to find out. And also we have to find the angle ECD. Here which is the angle ECD, this is the angle ECD. This whole angle we have to find out, and this angle we have to find out. And to find angle BCD, you consider this angle CAB is equals to angle CDB, because they are the angles in the same segment. So this is equals to 30 degree you can write. And if you consider a triangle BCD, you will get angle BCD is equals to 180 minus sum of these two angles, that is 180 minus 30 plus 70, 180 minus 100 equals, you will get this is 80 degree. Next, try to get the angle, this angle, because you know that this is an isosceles triangle as AB is equals to BC. So as this is 30 degree, this is also 30 degree. In this way you can get the required angle. So you write that solution in the figure what is given, angle DBC equals 70 degree, angle BAC equals 30 degree, and also AB is equals to BC. These are given. Now first let us take the angle, this angle CDB. Angle CDB is equals to angle BAC, as they are the angles in the same segment. So you write angle CDB equals angle CAB. Reason you write angles in the same segment. Angles in the same segment. Therefore you write angle CDB is equals to, you consider this is the first. Therefore angle CDB equals how much? As CAB or BAC is equals to 30 degree. This CDB, angle CDB is also equals to 30 degree. Now you take the triangle BCD. You take in triangle BCD, you write this is 30 degree. In triangle BCD, in triangle BCD, angle BCD equals what? 180 degree minus sum of the remaining two angles. The known two angles are 30 degree and 70 degree. Therefore, angle BCD equals 180 degree and sum of 30 degree and 70 degree is 100 degree, that equals 80 degree. So you got the measurement of this angle. Now we have to find the measurement of which angle? Angle ECD. To get angle ECD, so this is the angle ECD. You take the triangle ABC. So right, in triangle ABC. So right, in triangle ABC, what is given? AB equals BC. That is given. Therefore you write the angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. So you write angle ACB equals angle BAC. So this angle is equals to this angle. You know that angles opposite to equal sides are equal. So you write, therefore angle ACB is equals to how much? because BAC is 30 degree. This is also 30 degree. Angle ACB equals 30 degree because angle BAC equals 30 degree given. As angle ACB is equals to 30 degree, here the angle what you have to find out? ECD. Here you need this angle, so you subtract this angle from this whole angle. Therefore you take, therefore angle ECD equals, ECD or ACD you can write here, ECD equals, therefore angle ECD equals what? 80 degree, this angle BCD minus this angle 30 degree, that equals 50 degree. 80 degree minus 30 degree equals 50 degree, you can take.